and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely.
Woo! Yes, one tequila, two tequila, two tequila, three tequila, floor, five tequila, six tequila, seven tequila, more. That was me last night. One tequila, two tequila, three tequila, floor, five tequila, six tequila, seven tequila, more. Anchor Spa. Happy birthday, Karen Walton. So a bunch of Deltas walk into a bar and some Alphas who were posing as Kappas show up. If they are listening, they're going to nail me to a cane. Or they're going to take a cane to my ass. That's what's going to happen. So, sorry, brothers. The Noops. The Noops was in the house, and I mistook them for Alphas. Don't be mad. Don't hate. Listen, we all black people. We are all black people doing this thing. So, don't be mad. I made a mistake. We all Divine Nine. We all brothers and sisters. We're not going to let our colors and missions divide us. We are all one love, one people. And that's the story I'm going with this morning. So, at Anchor Spa last night celebrating the good Dr. Walton's birthday. It was nice to see all those sisters together. I didn't get to the Delta party, and I haven't been to chapter meeting, so it's nice to sort of see them. And tonight is Conversations That Matter, and we're doing it at the Whitneyville Center. So come out and learn something about how to move a legislative agenda. That's what we're going to be talking about, because we're getting geared up for the legislative season, and it's kicking off, in January? So we want to be ready. So the Deltas are leading the Conversations That Matter, and I am your moderator, facilitator tonight. So be ready. Come out. Be about it. So I'm looking forward to it. So I know the sisters will show up. Hopefully everybody else will show up too. And Merry Christmas. When Harry decides to come over here, because he's been coming here like at 9:20, which is fine. That's his thing. We'll talk about what I witnessed yesterday with the president. I thought I was watching a episode of The Apprentice. I don't know what that was. It was wild. I thought they was going to pull out guns and start shooting. Smocking guns. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. It is Christmas. I'm happy. So my oldest son tells me this morning, I think there's another mouse in the house. I was like, it probably is. Because, they want to get into, it's getting cold. And my house is junky. So, what better place for a mouse to hang out than in a junky space? Yeah, I'm confessing that on air. Whatever. So I'm going to get a bin and start tossing stuff. Because I feel like I want to downsize my house while I'm alive and not leave it to those children to do it. Because, no. So I'm going to get a bin and we're just going to start pitching stuff. I got to get rid of all this stuff, like just all of it. I'm not selling a damn thing. I'm not having a tag sale. And I know people are like, oh, a tag sale will fund your Paris trip. I don't got the wherewithal for it. And I don't want to wait till spring. So I'm trying to get rid of it. And plus, you know what? Some of that crap is not sellable. The stuff that I can sell, I will sell. The stuff that I can't sell, deuces. Getting rid of it. Some of that mess has bad karma attached to it. So, and so, it won't be for somebody else because the karma is my karma. It's my foolishness. It's my bad decisions. So I need to release those things so that I can make room for better decisions and better purchases and better things. So that's where I'm going with this. So that's my mind to do that. I went to the gym this morning. Ooh, man, he got me today. I worked very hard today. My whole lower body is on fire. Those leg presses, and I did a lot of leg work today. Lots of leg work, and it's my whole is irritated. My whole left side is irritated. So, but I'm looking good. So there's that. All right, let me find some Christmas music to play while I regroup and see what I want to do and what I want to talk about. Oh, you know what? I never get tired of this. I never get tired of Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas." Now I'm tired of her. I'm never tired of this song. This is one of my favorite songs. Oh, I love that. You hear that? And if you watch the movie Love Actually, this is a part of that, right? So join the Deltas tonight. Community conversations from 6:30 to 8. I believe that's what it is. So let me say this for the people who didn't hear me. 1 tequila, 2 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor, 5 tequila, 6 tequila, 7 tequila more. Thank you, Bootleg Greg. All right, so listen. I am undisciplined in a particular area of my life. And I have been disciplined in that area prior. So now I have to figure out how to rediscipline myself. My trainer had this conversation with me today about motivation only gets you so far. You'll be motivated on the days that you want to do it, but what about the days when you don't want to do it? That's where discipline will help you. So I had made a pact that I wasn't going to be doing any imbibing, and I did, like to the tune of a lot. And I've got to cut that down because I've got a goal and I got a plan, and I got some goals, and my birthday will be around the corner, and I do not want to be sitting in this same space having this same damn conversation that I've been having for the last 5 years. Because now I'm 55, I'll be 56. Now it's critical. It's critical. So I got to stop having these. I got to get some discipline. Water, water, water. Only. If it ain't unsweetened iced tea or coffee or water, it is nothing. So I'm going to have to figure out how to trick out water. I'm not taking another drink until the new year. That's it. And I will drink some champagne because I love champagne. Well, no, that's not true, because I'm having cocktails with the great Marjorie, Marjorie the Great. I'm having cocktails with Marjorie the Great and Sophie, and I believe Andrew will be back by then. So he's drinking these less than $2 margaritas. Send me a picture. He's like, I had to get 2 Babz. So he's like, I got a burrito and I had to get 2 margaritas because you know why? Because the margaritas are less than $2. So I got 2. I was like, you know what, Andrew, you've been hanging around me too long, because that logic is some Babz logic. And then I got some other juicy news I heard last night, but I can't repeat it. So I'm not. You're going to have to wait 2 years for it. I'm just saying. I like to talk about it, but I can't. 2 years I'm moving to Paris and Kigali. I'm going to go back and forth between Kigali and Paris. That is going to be my life in 2 years. I'm putting it in the universe. You know why? Because the life that I'm living is not the life that I want. So the life that I want, I must go and create. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go create the life that I want. And I'm going to make some damn money doing it. And I'm going to buy me a lottery ticket too, because I'm feeling pretty lucky. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4. I'm sorry, floor. Because if you drink 3 tequilas, and I'm not talking shots, baby. No. I'm talking 2 fingers. Keep your shots. I don't need shots. 2 fingers, baby. 2 fingers of tequila. 3 if you got a sexy bartender. And Bootleg Jack is pretty hot. He's focused. I saw my cousin Tim last night too. You know, my cousin Tim is a fool. My cousin Tim, Rawls, is a FOOL. But you know what? It is always good to see him when I see him. He is a fool. I saw him. He came in the Anchor Spa last night. He doesn't drink anymore. My cousin hasn't drank in 20 years because he has a real damn problem. But he hasn't drank in 20 years. But he's such a fool. And he comes by it honestly. The Rawlses are by nature and DNA fools. I work hard to keep that part of myself shut down. I'm just saying. So anyway, I had a good time last night. I had a good time. Yeah. So a Viking fist of tequilas. So the squad. Our whole vibe is Queen, Ming, Viking in Wakanda. So we gonna get all the culture. We gonna bring all the culture together in all of us. What did Abby Lincoln sing? I got some people in me. I miss Abby Lincoln. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So I watch a little bit of news because in my office at Inner City, I got the big TV so I can see the news. So my boss and I, because he gets so fed up with the news that he'll put on a Western. So when I come in the office and I see a damn Western, like some Western, then I know he has had enough news. Or when I come in there, he watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm like, oh my God, my boss must have had it. Oh, Harry the Great.
How you doing?
Harry, I think we should get an award for the most entertaining morning show.
Why?
I don't know.
we are pretty good though.
We are pretty good, Harry. Except you have to come earlier. Did you watch The Apprentice White House yesterday?
I love that new reality show.
Harry, you have to admit that was some. Have you ever seen anything like it? I was like, what?
These are the things to love about Trump's presidency, right?
Highly entertaining.
Highly entertaining. I'm hoping it's on once a week. On the regular.
Harry, they've been running every day now.
But you know what? I think clearly in that meeting, there were two alphas, Nancy and Trump. What in the world was Chuck Schumer doing?
I don't know.
His posture, he was just like the weak person in the room. Oh, and then you had Pence's hologram. Yeah, I think he was in the Naval Observatory just hologramming in.
God. I tell you what though, Nancy Pelosi had a badass coat when she walked out of that White House. You seen her, Harry? She was looking fly. I was like,
she could feed a lot of people with that coat.
Harry, what is that? Harry, I could feed a lot of people with my jewelry.
Hey, I'm not talking about you, Babz. I'm talking about our politicians who
Harry.
You know what? She could actually use it as a tent on the border to cover a few of those immigrants. Oh, anyway,
Harry, you wanted to listen. She is a rich woman. You wanted her to be in rags.
Nah,
she looked fly.
I get it,
Harry. You gotta admit, when she walked out of there, she looked fabulous.
I happen to like Nancy Pelosi.
I like her fashion sense. She got good. She dresses well for a woman her age.
And she fights. She's a fighter.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? She's like your mother kind of fighter. She don't raise her voice. You know how your mother would be like, I told you to do that.
That's why it was so disappointing. You had two guys who weren't even in the game. You had Trump.
She was focused. She was like, listen.
It should have just been Trump and Nancy. It should be a show. The Trump and Nancy show. And just have them go at it.
But you know what you got to do? You got to put them on a desert island now. You got to make it like Survivor.
She'd
win.
Naked
and Afraid. You ever see that stupid show?
Yes.
Oh my God, Harry.
Makes no sense.
I can't stand that show, but I watch it.
But you know, not to get off track, but you saw the person who sued Naked and Afraid because they showed her naked. Did you see that? Anyway,
white people, Harry.
It's like, did you not read your contract?
Wait. The title of the show, Naked and Afraid, and they have a dating version of it too. Harry, I don't think I want to. Do you think you need to see all the bits and pieces on the date like that for like?
Not on the first date.
No, not on the first date. I mean, if that's your thing.
Well, if it's going good, maybe on the first date. Let me take that back. Maybe.
I don't know, Harry. A date in the wilds is not a date.
But you definitely don't want it to be naked and afraid on the first date. I don't want to be afraid of anything.
That's a Me Too mess, right?
I know. I don't want to be afraid of anything.
I was like, wait, naked and afraid. #Me Too. That's not a good look, TV people. Not a good look. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, but loved it. Loved that Nancy Pelosi, Trump. I love it because, and the only thing with Nancy that I didn't like, and she should have just made the first protest of why aren't we doing this behind closed doors? But then let it go because it looked like she didn't want to be transparent.
Yeah.
But
no, I thought she did. But I think she was like, these are becoming tense conversations. And tense conversations
should be behind closed doors.
Yeah, you know, Harry, you hash it out. Like, if you have a heated conversation with your wife, you're not going to do it in the middle of a damn restaurant.
No, but Trump thinks everything is Apprentice. Yeah. He probably thought he could fire Nancy.
Yes! I was waiting. Harry, I was sitting on my seat. I was like, any minute now, he's going to say, you're fired.
I know. Yeah. Wait a minute, Nancy. You don't want to give me what I want? You're fired. That's what he thought. I think that's what Pence was actually whispering to him. Not the Apprentice.
Pence is like, you know how, you see how quiet he's been, Harry? He's like, if I could just stay in the background.
Well, he's like, when are you guys going to blow him up?
Yes. He's like,
come on, I want to be president.
Wait, he's like Prince Charles waiting for the queen.
Yeah.
Like I've been waiting 50 goddamn. I've been waiting 50 years.
He's like, I took this gig, but you guys were supposed to get rid of him already.
I know. I'm like, we had a deal.
I know.
Prince is like, we had a deal. He's ruining it for me.
He was like, he was trying to find somewhere to hide, and then he realized, I can't hide.
I can't hide. I got beard here. Like I got.
Did he actually say that?
Oh my God, Harry!
It was fun though. I love the transparency
what am I watching?
of Trump because he vomits out everything he's thinking.
Oh Lord!
You know, so it's like, oh, did he just say that?
wait, and then the French president like tweeted back, "Mind your damn business.
The French president.
Don't be concerned about what's going on in France." It's like, wait a minute, smackdown across the oceans.
Well,
what's happening?
I think the French president got a lot of problems right now. I think none of them should be talking to each other. They got their own issues.
I know, and I think that was his point. Like, yo, you got your own issues on American shores. Let me handle my people over here.
There's just too many problems over there.
I was like,
Paris.
why are y'all on Twitter having these blowbacks? I was like, this is good. Harry, you can't pay for this. But the American people are paying because...
No, it's good theater.
It's good theater. Listen, you want to see Hamilton? Watch the Trump White House.
Good theater. I love it. And we never get a look at how the sausage is made, right? So...
There's a reason why,
right, because it make you vomit, right? But... some of us actually like seeing how the sausage is made, but
I like it to a point, Harry.
But then that's people like me who just
like this is not how I want business.
Live and breathe politics. You know, I'm channel surfing all the time.
I don't want to see. Listen, I have been a politician. I still consider myself a politician. I don't want to see that much of the sausage being made. It's like when I was on my church board, right? I love my church, but I didn't enjoy being on the board because, you know, I'm privy to all the whatever. I was like, oh, I like the fantasy of church.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to know that.
I didn't want to know that. Like,
TMI.
Like,
Hold up.
I'm sitting around the table and I'm like, wait. I don't want to know this. Like this church. But that's the thing. This goes to my point. People like the idea of Babz. They don't like the reality of Babz. Because that's one thing. What you see, oh, she's nice. She's got a nice smile. She's fun. She got a nice voice. Da, da, da. Then when you have to deal with me, ooh. So that's how I feel, right? I feel like...
I think there was a star who... I think it was Greta Garbo who said they lay down with Greta and then they wake up with somebody else.
Well, I'm not that extreme.
but no, it's just the realities that what you see, you know, in everyday public is not who people are.
Yeah. People like the fantasy.
Except for Trump.
He's the only one. What you see is what you get.
Yeah,
applies to him.
You're like, no, that can't be right.
Yeah.
And then he's like that.
Harry, I think we should go and be chief of staff. I think the two of us, we could run that. We could run that White House, that administration.
By committee.
We could.
That's what it's going to be. Nobody's going to take it. They're just going to vote every day. What do you think we should do?
Harry, we go in there like Men in Black. Put on our dark glasses and our dark suits. Go in there just like, do this. And don't take no questions.
I think
No,
the
we're not
biggest
doing-
problem with that position is
That you
his daughter. I think that's the biggest problem. I think
and his wife too. I hear she was pushing back on people too.
well, right, but his wife isn't involved in the everyday stuff, right? But Ivanka's involved, and Kelly was trying to get her to make appointments to see the president, and she thinks she's the daughter. She shouldn't.
She's like, yeah, like I could just walk in there.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how this works. Like, no, girl. They got a lot of problems in this White House.
Yeah, so Jared or Ivanka would show up, and he's like, "You got an appointment?"
It's like, no.
No.
Appointment? You think we common people?
You know he's supposed to be working, right?
I ain't in there watching TV.
And he has like 10 TVs.
They're watching TV.
He watches every channel that
Every
says, "I didn't
channel.
see anything."
I didn't see. They're like, Ivanka and Jared are here. Oh, send them in. Like, you got the burgers? You got what you got? Wait, what does he like? The
McDonald's.
tacos.
McDonald's.
And he likes the tacos too, right? The taco bowl.
He did that taco bowl picture, and it
to
blew up.
to be liked by the Latinos. I'm just
No. I think it was a dig at the Latinos.
Oh.
But
Oh,
actually,
man.
he doesn't like. The White House has the best chefs and everything.
I know,
And
Harry.
he doesn't like their food. He sends them out to
Whoa.
get McDonald's.
Woo!
It's like, what? I'm sure they could do a special sauce up in there. Come on. You got Mike Pence in the drive-thru.
He's like, I'm starting to hate this job. Starting to hate this job. Mike Pence is like, as long as you don't have me in the room with women. Like, what is wrong with you?
I just figured it out. He was over there going, special beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese. That's what he was doing while they were arguing.
To all
He was
beef
trying-
patty, special sauce.
Yeah,
for
he
the
was trying to
cheese pickles
figure out
inside
Trump's
the
order.
seed bun.
he's,
Right?
he's trying to figure out
still
Trump's
know
order. Large fries?
Large fries. Coke? Pepsi? Sprite? Mountain Dew?
Somebody should start, making memes with Trump, with Pence actually holding up different signs. Help.
No, like a hostage. Like somebody,
Get me out the room.
like somebody, please. Somebody call my cell phone and like, ooh, Mr. Vice President, you have a meeting. Harry, of all the people that I feel sorry for, and I don't feel sorry for any of these clowns, but I think Pence has the toughest job, right? Because he can't really talk. Like, he can't really,
Right. Well, you see,
you
here's
know
the
what
thing.
I mean? Like,
Pence especially in a liberal town like New Haven, you'll have a whole bunch of problems with Pence's policies.
yeah.
But the one thing is that he's a serious person. He's a serious politician.
Yeah, he's a
He's
real
a real
deal.
deal. Yeah, real
he's
deal.
the real deal.
Right. So I'm sure he has to be flipping.
Oh wait, and then you
inside.
see Trump like, I don't know who's gonna run with me when I run again. Whoa! I was like, damn. I was like, Harry, if I was Pence, I'd be like, you know what? 2 middle fingers up, boy. Bye.
Pence should run against them.
And he could win. This would be like Godzilla versus Megalon.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be like the first president in a long time that somebody from his party actually runs against.
Oh, they all gonna be lined up because you know the GOP, they run like 100 people deep, right? When they and then it's like Survivor. Then there was one.
Yeah, well, they have to all decide whether they could take the name calling.
Yeah.
It's like, this isn't a real race. It's who could diss Trump and then take it back.
And take it back. But listen. What's his face? The Mormon guy.
Romney?
He's lurking. He's like
Well,
Jaws.
he just got nominated
Dun-it.
for Senator of Utah. So he just got a position. Maybe
Didn't he win his election?
Yeah, he won. So he's Senator of Utah right now.
Yeah.
So maybe, I don't think he wants to deal with Trump. Romney couldn't deal with people saying he had a book of women You know, you remember when they said that he created a binder of qualified women.
Oh, God.
So he can't even deal with that.
I know.
He should have just said, well, I was the first one to create, you know, a Craigslist for women. He should have just said something. But he was like, oh, no, yeah, I did have a woman.
I'm wounded now. Like,
you know, he couldn't do anything.
But he's like Jaws, Harry. He's out there swimming in them waters.
Yeah.
Because he's going to try. Listen, he's been running for the White House for what, 10 years? He's going to get in there.
No, I think the Democrats have to decide whether they're going to run a serious politician or somebody to do what Trump does. And
yeah, and I hope they don't do that, Harry.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that can't become the standard. That can't be I see the Trump presidency as an anomaly. Like it's an outlier. I don't think that can be the normal way that we want to see campaigns run.
I know, it'd be like first debate, a pie throwing contest.
Tomorrow, swords.
Yeah.
Duel at 5 a.m.
But I love it. I love all of that stuff.
It pains me. Some of it I find amusing, and a lot of it I'm like, oh, man, this is exhausting, right? And I know they are tired too, because they gotta go back and try to make sense of this stuff.
But the only thing, and I'll cut, because I was looking at it this morning, I hate the body language of Chuck Schumer and Pence, who's trying to hide under the cushion. He's like, "What? Can I get under this cushion?
Like, do they see me? Am I?"
Yeah. So I hate the body language of these people.
All right, because they are so. Listen, I get it. I get Pence because he can't. His hands are tied. He can't say anything. He's not like the Senate folks that they could just talk whatever they want to talk in front of the cameras. He can't do that because he's the president's guy.
And if anybody has any doubt, when Nancy and Chuck get in the room to discuss stuff, Nancy's in charge.
Oh, she's like, listen, shh, sit down. Let me tell you something. Did you see the picture of Maxine Waters? She's 80. She had this beautiful green gown. She's 8. Harry, she looked amazing. I was like,
Peach 45.
I'm like, I was like, wow. She looked stunning. I was like, 80. I don't look that good at 55. Swear to God, I do not. I was like, man, these old chicks is her, Ginsburg. They all, whoever they're training with.
I wonder how Ruth Bader Ginsburg is doing. She had that fall.
She's back at work. I mean, she's working. She's working.
Oh, and did you see for all those people who were against Kavanaugh, he actually knocked down a suit against Planned Parenthood this week.
Yeah. We'll see what else he do. He still ain't getting a pass from
So
him.
it's never that cut and dry, right?
Yeah. Well, I think what happens, Harry, you talk all that mess, but when you get in and understand the magnitude of what you can do in that position, I think that does change you a bit. I would have to say so. I have to believe that you are changed. I like to think so, that you are changed, that you're not, just because you were an a-hole before you got in, that something happens to you and you understand that this is not about your personal politics. This is about a whole nation and what needs to happen for the greater good of the nation.
Right, but I think they're never the person as they're depicted by the media and by everybody protesting.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of truth in
just
some
like
of that.
Justice Roberts.
Yeah, everybody was a little hot about him, right?
Right, and then he actually...
But he turned out to be decent.
Well, he actually gave you Obamacare. Right?
He was decent.
There's always... These guys love the law.
Yeah.
And you saw Sonia Sotomayor actually came out and said Kavanaugh is part of the family now.
Well, they got to say that, Harry, because you can't have dissension at that level. Seriously. I mean, you can't be at odds. And if you want to influence people, you got to bring them in and make them feel like they are smart and equally qualified to be there so that you can have conversations that can make a difference.
And just so everybody knows, in the dissension of that Planned Parenthood, because other judges wrote dissensions, and they wrote it basically hitting Kavanaugh.
So he was like, I'm going to show y'all. I'm on the team now, damn it. I'm a player.
He's like, it's the law. It's about the law.
I'm a player. So who's getting sentenced today? Cohen, right?
Yeah, Michael Cohen. He's poor guy. He got bait and switched. They said, don't worry, if you cooperate, we're gonna help you out. So instead of 25 years, he's gonna be looking at 20. He got baited. He's like, okay, I'll
Don't
cooperate.
do
I'll
the
say
crime if you can't do the time. Don't do it.
and now he's talking horribly about Trump, right? So there's no.
I was like, listen, that might get you
pardon in
a
the
year
process.
off. He'll pardon him. You think?
No.
No.
No, Trump. He's on Trump's
How
list.
much time you think you're gonna get, Harry? He's looking up. I mean, how old is he?
Now he's looking
Because
at.
Manafort is 70. I didn't know Manafort was 70, Harry. I thought he was a younger guy. 70. You can't do 50.
No, well, you see, that's why Manafort was like, deal. So you're gonna knock down 25 to 10? I don't think so. I'm gonna die anyway in the next few years. He's like, I'll take my chances. So now he's like, he's basically rolling the dice that Trump's gonna give him a pardon.
Probably will. If anybody a pardon, it would be that guy. Cohen, I don't know.
Well, pardon. Manafort is the easy one to pardon.
Cohen has been loyal to a fault, right? He has been. But when you're looking at a lot of time, Harry, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's the street code. Listen, you don't get mad at people when they gotta make the deals they gotta make if they're looking at a lot of time. So they're not, drug dealers don't even get mad at you for that. They're like, you gotta do a lot of time, do what you gotta do.
I don't know. Whitey Bulger just got shanked.
I know. Well, that's because he effed with a lot of people.
Yeah, but because he was facing a lot of time, so he gave up everybody.
Yeah.
So
Like,
good luck, Michael Cohen.
Snip, tuck.
Good luck.
Well, we'll see. I guess I haven't seen any news breaks yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Nah, they're probably gonna give him like 5 years.
No, he's gonna get some time because I was listening to the folks talk about this particular judge. This particular judge does not like.
But the thing is,
white collar criminals who are not remorseful.
The thing is that the attorney, the prosecutors from New York, because his case is basically from New York.
Yep.
Right, and the prosecutors in New York don't feel like he deserves, any mercy.
A lot of time. Yeah, no, I know.
but Mueller actually said he was helpful to his investigation.
Yeah, but the New York people are like,
the New York people are like, nope, give him whatever.
He wasn't helpful to us. He's still like, withholding information that we know he withholding, and we don't,
because in New York the case is about taxi licenses
and all that
and money laundering over there. So it's New York has issues with him. Now Mueller's like, I just want Trump.
Listen, listen. I'm gonna give you this piece because I'm working on this piece. Mueller's like, And he's quiet and collected. I haven't seen him sweat. He's like, listen, we are assembling, but that's the fact. But that's what you want in.
And also, they're gonna sentence Flynn.
I forgot about him.
The national security advisor.
Oh Lord.
Because he lied when he said he never met with the Russian ambassador.
Yeah.
During the transition.
I was like, y'all should have just came clean with all that and had a different story.
It wasn't illegal to meet with him.
Yeah,
it was like he should have never lied about. It's the same thing with everything. Why lie?
I know.
About it?
I know.
You could count on if he's asking you the question, he knows the answer.
Yeah. And that's how the feds roll, Harry. That's those prosecutors. They already know. They're just like, we opening the net and you're going to drop in.
Yep.
Because you are thinking you're smarter than us. And we already know. We done went through your bank accounts. We done went through your friends' bank accounts. We don't know when you had dinner on Tuesday, who you was with, how much you tipped. They got all that.
And the thing is that Flynn should have known that the Russian ambassador is always under surveillance.
Yeah.
Right? So
every ambassador.
So to say that you never met with somebody who's always under surveillance.
I'm like, hello, what do you think spies are for? What do you think spies do?
And then the Russian ambassador is actually, he was an ex-spy.
I know. Everybody in Russia.
I know, from Russia.
Everybody in Russia. What was your last occupation? KGB. Look, everybody was a spy. I was like, what?
I can't say 3 letters. 3 letters.
KGB. And they don't exist, right? They don't.
Well, they changed their name.
Oh, they changed.
forgot what it is, but they still exist.
Wait.
That's why Putin smiles and he's like, KGB no more.
No KGB, none. And everybody's like, what?
Nope, they don't exist. They don't exist. Well, somebody's poisoning people. Somebody's doing it.
They got a damn good poison game, Harry.
The poison division.
Listen, this poison game is better than anything anybody can write in a novel.
I know you have people still going to stores and touching shelves and dropping. You're like, well, doesn't anybody know which store? They're like, well, it must be that the poison is still in the area that it was picked up. Find the area.
I know. Like, what? You sit on a park bench and then you just fall. Like, what? You in Paris?
Quarantine.
You and your kid. It's like, oh my God. You in New York City. How are you in New York City in a fly hotel? And you're like, oh.
Well, you see, I was watching CNN yesterday and a reporter was straight up. They said, well, because another thing, they're sentencing the lady, Butina, a Russian spy, right?
another Russian spy.
A Russian spy, right? And for something related to 2015, right? She infiltrated the NRA.
Yes.
Yes. So,
but they're saying she's not really a spy. She's a spy.
She's
Harry.
a spy. You said, everybody's a spy. You're born with your papers over there. So
you're either a spy or athlete.
So they were
sometimes
saying that
both.
After they sentence her, that they're saying that she shouldn't get anything, right? Or probation, and they're gonna allow her. They're thinking of allowing her to go to Russia. I'm like, that's a death sentence.
Yeah, that is. Before she get off that plane, Harry, the poison people will have her.
So the reporter said they allow her in the United States. Putin's reach is long.
Oh, what? I don't think there's any place he can get you, Harry.
I know.
I don't think there's any place where he can't get you. Swear to God, because you seen how he got people, all the journalists and all these people all around the world, people far and wide. I'm like,
but you see, that case has nothing to do with the Mueller probe. That's another case being handled, I think, in Washington D.C.
And what about the chick in Canada? They arrested the what is it?
Yeah, but a judge let her go for $10 yesterday.
Yeah. But she can't leave Canada though, so
yeah. But they let her go. That's another.
I know.
You know, Putin and China.
I know.
They're interchangeable.
Yeah.
Those people are like.
She in Canada. She good. I know.
China will get you too.
Yeah. You see some ninjas. You better.
But you see, that's another thing that China's actually upset that they grabbed her. So
yeah.
They actually want her back because they feel that we
prison.
They feel like we did because the United States was the one who told Canada to hold her. So now Canada and then some Canadian judges letting her out for $10.
Wow,
unbelievable.
Who is calling us? Like, no, nobody's taking. We're not taking calls. Somebody's calling.
Take the call back.
I'm like, no. Who? Hello. Hello?
It's not an auxiliary.
I don't know.
Pick it up.
Oh, I have it up. Hello? You called into my show. What do you want? Oh, I guess they didn't want to. I don't think they meant to do that.
Wrong number.
I answered it. So anyway, yes, I listen. I can't wait to see Trump White House. I can't wait to see Apprentice White House today.
Episode 2.
I want to see the sentencing. What happens? See how that goes. He might fall out, Harry, if he gets some ridiculous. Because he's a relatively young man.
Yesterday there was some meme going around. Newsweek announced that that Trump had quit the White House.
Your mic, tighten your mic back up. I think it's yeah.
So the people, because the meme actually said that Trump quit.
Oh.
And I was like, no, he hasn't quit. People relax. Trump's not going anywhere. You have to actually drag him out.
I think he's ready to go, though. I don't think he's enjoying this White House gig as much as he enjoyed Apprentice.
He loves fighting. I think this is for him, he thinks this job is made for him. He loves it.
Okay.
The media is always reporting on him.
Oh, I know. And
so he's like, good or bad.
yeah, that's the thing about him.
He doesn't care as long as you're talking about him.
I don't care about good or bad as long as you're talking about me.
If you remember when during the election that it came out that he used to actually call on himself to the New York Post and the Daily News.
Can you imagine?
And feed them stories about himself. Bad stories. He didn't care. He just wanted to be in the newspaper. So this guy just wants to be on TV all the time.
Oh my God, I cannot take it. All right.
He's literally the first media president.
Media president.
It's like the reality show.
Yeah, reality.
The presidency.
He just turned it into that.
And everybody puts him on.
He turned it into that.
And then you hear him all the time. He says, well, you saw I appeared on that show and there was the highest ratings. He's worried about the ratings. So it's like he's like, people tune in to see me.
Oh, all right, let me get out of here. I'm gonna play some Johnny Mathis. How about that? Let it snow, let it snow. We like Johnny Mathis. I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good conversation, Harry. We had fun. Bye-bye.